The Samap Hand Mill is simple, robust and practical to use. It is cast in stone and produces the finest of flours at one pass. The long handle and adjustable hopper inlet make the mill easy for anybody to use. Assembling your hand mill. The Samap Hand Mill kit includes 2 clamps, 2 felt pads, 6 screws and a washer, 2 nuts, a container for your grain, the handle, the base stone, the top stone, and the user manual.
The first step is to fit the clamps on the base stone. There are 2 screws per clamp. Make sure you screw them nice and tight. Stick on the felt pads to protect your bench. And now you can attach the mill to your bench. Make sure you tighten the clamps well. The next step is to fit the top stone onto the base stone. And now fit the handle and put the 2 remaining screws in place and tighten. It is very important to place the special steel washer on top of the bearing before putting in place the adjusting nut and the lock nut. Set the mill so it is slightly wobbly. Tighten the nuts together, and now you're ready to start.
Using your hand mill.
The Samap Hand Mill is very easy to use. First, pour the grain into the top stone, which is also the hopper. Depending on the size of your grain, adjust the feed screw to let more or less grain into the milling chamber. And lastly, turn the handle clockwise. The horizontal handle is easy to turn and is a gentle workout for your core. And here is your very fine, freshly made stone ground flour, and made with no great effort.
It takes about 4 minutes to grind 1 cup of flour using your Samap Hand Mill. The handle is horizontal, making it ergonomic and easy to turn. A vertical handle can put unwanted stress on your shoulder. It is a great pedagogical tool for the classroom. Kids love using the Samap Hand Mill. And your stone ground flour is as fine as white flour from the supermarket. The Samap Hand Mill is a great tool for gluten-free people. You can make fresh flour out of any grain and seed, but that's not all. Another very interesting example of what you can do with your Samap Hand Mill is to make your own fresh oat flakes. Just make sure you remember to humidify the oats before you start.
To humidify the grain, put 100 grams of oats in a jar with a tight lid. Add 1 teaspoon of water Give it a stir. Close the lid and stand overnight. To set the mill, open the gap between the stones, like for a coarse semolina, by turning the nut 1.5 turn. The humidified grain will take little effort to crush. The feed screw into the milling chamber can be opened more. And here are your freshly crushed oat flakes.
With your stone ground flour, you can bake delicious breads and cakes, knowing that you are using the freshest ingredients. For more information on the Samap Hand Mill, please contact Golden Fields.